There's a lot of things I'm not good at, but there's something that I'm built for. And that's what we got to yield ourselves to and be comfortable with the things that we're not good at. And be okay saying, I can't do that. Everybody else is better at that than me. I can't do it. What's wrong with that? Everybody has something that God's given you to make you a success in what he wants you to do. And there's something you can do as good or better than anybody else, but you can't do it all. And you never will. But if you're not doing that part, you're hindering all of us. So when we fixate on what we can't be, we stop becoming what we are. We fixate and we worry and we struggle and we compare and we grumble and we dislike ourselves and we get discouraged. But listen, that's just trappings of the devil. That's just to keep us from the real purpose. What we need to do is relax. Because what God placed in you to do, he placed in you to do. It comes natural. It just comes. You ever seen somebody, listen, I tell you, David Lamb over there, he kind of makes me a little bit sick. I can't play nothing. He can pick up an instrument he's never touched before. In 30 minutes, he can be squeaking out and playing a song. Amen. Somebody had a violin the other day. He'd never played a violin before. He doesn't know how to hold it. He's holding it wrong right here. And he's playing a song. But you know what? He didn't work for it. He didn't work. He didn't pay. He didn't labor. It just came. It just came. He can't help it. And it doesn't mean the things God gives us do, we don't work at them. Sometimes we do work at them. Sometimes we put forth effort. But the effort we put forth is somewhat enjoyable because we're designed to do it. It doesn't mean that there's no work, no effort, no learning, no growing, no getting better. But all of those things we're enjoying because that's the way we're made. So I can't do that. Give me 30 minutes and a violin and you don't want to be in the room 30 minutes later. But if God could help us just relax and just to be what we are. Stop trying to conform or stop trying to be what we imagine we're supposed to be. Because what we're supposed to be is what he ordained us to be. And what he ordained us to be, he's designed us to fit that mold. And we'll never fit into another one. We'll never fit in our brother's mold. We'll never fit in our sister's mold. We're only ever going to fit in ours. So if we could just relax. I believe this message came to put us in position. I believe this message came for all of us to get in position. And I believe this message came to take away every barrier that's a barrier to us fulfilling our purpose. And if that barrier's in our mind, then this word will take that barrier out of our mind. If it's somewhere else around us, a restriction, I believe this message came to take away the barriers of denomination, the barriers of misunderstanding, the barriers of false doctrine, and even the barriers of our own wrong understanding about ourselves. To strip those barriers away so we could just be comfortable in our own skin.